What's up, everybody? It's your man Jay Field from howtomakeverysickbeats.com, and we are continuing our mini-series of Join Forces. Again, we're going to use MPC linked up with the Dr. 202. So let's get into it. What is it that you're trying to achieve, Jay Field? Well, I'm glad you asked me. I have, as you can see, the Dr. Groove, Dr. 202. It has dope drum sounds. Let's go through some of them. This is just one kit. I happen to be on a Hip Hop 3 kit. And what I want to do is, I want to utilize some samples off my MPC and play them on here, along with the drums that are already in this machine. Now, you could always say, well, why don't you just sample the drums off here into the MPC if you want to. Yeah, you could do that, but I wouldn't be able to real-time modify my drums if I say I wanted to change them with these crazy effects. You know what I'm saying? Just madness, man. But anyway, so how do you do that? Well, first of all, you have to choose a drum set that you like. So I'm already on this one called Hip Hop 3. I hope y'all can see that. So what I want to do is, all these sounds on here are preset sounds. Okay, so there's a total of this bottom row plus 5 more up here. And since I want this top row to play samples from the MPC, I'm going to have to get rid of these sounds and then just use the sounds that I like here on the bottom. Okay, I'm cool with these sounds. I just want samples on here from the MPC. So you're going to use MIDI to do that. Now, if you watch my other video, I'll show you how to connect the MIDI cables. Basically the same thing, minus a few things. All you really need is just to connect the MIDI out into the MIDI in of your MPC. Bear with me, y'all. I'm going to try to explain this as easy as I possibly can, because this took me a minute to figure out, but I decoded the system. Alright, so basically in a nutshell, you're going to create a drum set, a drum kit, starting from the one that you already have, and then you're going to copy it onto your user sets, your user kit. Okay, so let's go here. I'm already on Hip Hop 3. This is what you're going to do. You're going to hit kit twice, okay? Now, you see this right arrow? You're going to hit that 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, until you see this page. You see where it says bass. That's the wood. It's actually, it comes with, every kit has its own different bass. And you can change whatever sound or, you know, bass you want with it. Okay, so now I want to use the right arrow once again. Now you see this page, level. That's the volume of each sound. See, I just pressed this. This is what I want to do. I want to take the level all the way to 0 for all the sounds that are in this row. So you just press whatever pad the sound is on. Use the dial to make the level 0 so you don't hear it. See that? So this one, don't need it. Go to this one, don't need it. It's at 0. Go to this one, don't need it. So now, empty, because I turned the volume down. The bottom row, I'm leaving alone. Matter of fact, if I wanted to, I could turn it up. I could turn those up. Yeah. Okay. So once again, all these levels are at 0. And the reason you do that is because when you hook up the MPC and you MIDI them, you're going to hear sounds from the MPC onto this. Now, you don't want that to bleed into the sound that's already here. Otherwise, they'll clash and you'll hear both sounds together. So that's why I did that. put these on 0, you won't hear the sounds out of this. You'll just hear the samples. All right. So now that I'm satisfied with that, you're gonna go back to kit, and you're gonna copy it. Make sure everything is the way I want it. Cool. Okay, you're gonna copy it. Hit copy, and you see I already named it J Filter. Actually, let's go to a different. Let's go to a different one. Let's go to right here. See how it says U001? That means I can copy it and put it there if I want to. Hit enter. It's going to ask you, are you sure? Use the arrow to put the cursor on yes. Enter again. Done. So now, it's there. If I turn this thing off and back on, it should still be saved the way I did it. And make sure it's on your user. See, I used Hip Hop 3, which was this one, or whichever one I used. I don't remember. Yeah, okay, yeah, kit. Okay, this was the preset. So now let's go to the one I just wrote, which was user 1001 Hip Hop 3, and you can rename that if you want to. So anyway, boom, cool. So now these are empty, which means I can put my samples there. Now, let's go to the MPC. All right, so this is the tricky part. You're gonna go to your program, drum 1, and to this page. This is where you assign your different notes for different pads. Okay, so you see if I press pads, I don't have any sounds right now. I mean, I have some, but nothing is assigned to any pads yet. So what's crazy is these pads have to be certain numbers or notes for this to work on here. Okay, and after deciphering the code and all, this is crazy, man. Kick 2 has to be note 37. Snare 2 has to be note 40. Hit 1 has to be 50. Hit 2 has to be 47. And hit 3 has to be note 43. So I'll put all those numbers under the description. Alright, so back to here. Once you have established what note goes to what, now all you got to do is find the sounds, put them on whatever pad. Okay, so for example, I know I got a road sound somewhere, so let's see. Here you go, roads, and I want this to be note 37. Okay, and that's there. Alright, so now the next pad I want to be pad 40. Alright, pad 40. So I just type in 40 and look for the sound that I want, and I believe it's this one right here. Boom. Go to the next pad. That's going to have to be note 50. So I type in note 50 up here, and then look for my sample that I want to put on there, which is going to be let's see, 50. Yeah, there it is. Alright, continuing on, I want this pad to be, let me see, I got like a shaker sound, and then I also have like a sound effects. So once again, this needs to be note 47. So I'll just type in 47, and then that's going to be my shaker. Okay, now up here, you can just put it on this pad, I guess. this needs to be note 43. So I go here, 43, and look for the, there it is, sound effects. Alright, here you go. So once you do that, you assigned all the sounds you want. Let's go back to my parameters. You can adjust it however you want to, whatever. I want mono. Yeah. Let me slow that one down. Boom, so that's done. So that needs to be, so y'all can see that, note 35. That needs to be note 35 for this to work. For that to go here. See that? The rest of them work. Note 40, note 50, 47, 43. Yo, let's see what we could do. BPM, make that 90. There we go. There we go. Alright. And then what else we want to do? Quantize is off. Basically, that high, that makes it so it's off, basically. That's what I think. Could be wrong, but anyway. So anyway, I'm ready. Got my samples on this top row, and the drums that's already on this kit down here. Yeah. How did I know it was at 90, by the way? Because it's off my own filter. It's on the Verysickbeats kit, and it tells you what those BPMs are. Anyway, all right, here we go. Let's go. Let's see. Real record. Have it on real record. See what I'm saying? So that's all in there, man. Drums on the bottom row, samples on the top row. That's how you do it. I hope that helped, man. This is probably the hardest video I've ever done. So that's it for me, man. That just killed my brain trying to figure that out on the Dr. 202. I normally wouldn't do this, but just in case, for you, those of you who have this instrument, this drum machine, and wanted to know how to do that, there you go. See y'all in the next one.
So if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, man. Subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll know when I do more videos. You know, you keep up with me. Check me out on all social media I got going on. I'm always posting beats on Instagram just for you guys who might be interested. I know it's only 15 seconds, but you know, sometimes I be having these ideas. I just want to get them out there because it's easy to do it. So check me out over there. Check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus. You know what I'm saying? I'm everywhere. SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Verysickbeats. Holla at your boy, man. Come to the website, get yourself a free drum kit. If you need some sound kits, I got you. And I'll see y'all in the next one.